Hey, how you doing, guys? Paul over here, Styrene Relics. I want to say thank you very much for showing up. I've been a little bit without putting a video out. I've been kind of busy at work and busy here at home. So I did get a little bit of bench work last couple of days. Finished up the 69 Galaxie probably about a week ago, and I uh, I made copies from my decal sheet that I bought, my Bumblebee, but it's still showing the lines where the old decals were cracked. So I'm going to work on these a little bit before I decide to put these on. I knew they were there when I bought them, but I was hoping I could just work with it on a computer. But I think what I'm going to do is just maybe touch it up a little bit by hand and then recopy them, see what I come up with. But anyway, I did want to show you this 69 Galaxie. I got this from Tony Lancer. He had one, said he didn't need it, and I'd been after one for a little bit now, and he was kind enough to sell me this kit, so I jumped on it. And then the Impala in the background, that was my build for the psychedelic group build. So it just makes fitting that both of them, a 67 and a 69, sitting here, street cars, serious street cars. Let's put it that way. So anyways, let's show you what I got. I'll show you the undercarriage first. What I did was I shortened up the headers so that they would fit onto the exhaust. The exhaust was already molded in, and the where the fuel tank is, there was plugs for the old screw bottom, and the rear axle was molded in that. So yeah, there wasn't much you could do with it, but so I decided instead of putting the turnouts on it for the headers, I would just make them fit the exhaust, and then I went ahead and ran it that way. Interior, really clean. It cleaned up real nice. Did a nice job in there. I put the brown carpet and then the light tan leather interior. I did a black steering wheel on it, and let's see. Take the hood off. It's got that big old 429 in it. I mean, they don't get much wider than that. That's just a great big old engine, man. But it turned out pretty good. Love that front end. I backwashed that. I sharpied the chrome on it around the headlight or around the windshield and tail or wind back glass. I was going to foil it like I did this one, but I don't know. I just I haven't felt all that great about last week and a half. But I'm doing all right. So anyways, I got that done. I wanted to give you a finish on that. And then the other thing is I've been working on my trog. Well, scale builds of gentlemen, I should say, actually. I've been working on the body. I painted the 67 Impala with this Tamiya. It's that dull red, and it looks so much like Primer Brown, the old Primer Brown. I thought, wow, I'm going to shoot it with this. And so I did. I went ahead and shot this with it. And then Jimmy, he was talking about using this stuff and putting it over paint and making it look weathered. And I'm thinking, well, I'll try that. So I've been working on that. And yeah, it's coming along. I got a little bit more I want to mess with. I got it up in the corners, and where it would have stained a little bit. I got bad spot here, so I didn't want it perfect. Kind of wanted after like a barn find type of thing. Got a big old Gracie hair in there. She's my dog. So anyway, let me get this out of the way. Crying out loud. And so that's this side. And I did cut the trunk lid out of it. And I've got it louvered. And that's coming from Louver It. Guys, I bought some louvers from Wayne over at Louver It, and he puts out a really nice product. They come in these sheets, and they're very pliable, and so they'll contour to any shape that you got going on. So this trunk lid's got quite the bend on it, and it just went ahead and filled right in. So all I'm doing is I'm just putting some putty on it, and I've been working on it a little bit today. Probably in the morning I'll finish it up, shoot it with a little bit of primer, and then I'll put a little of this on there and make it weathered. And yeah, so it's come along real nice. The nice thing is, I was concerned about was I thought maybe I'd have to cut this panel out and then cut the panel out of the trunk lid or whatever and then insert it. But actually it's thin enough that you can put it right on top and then put a thin coat of putty all the way around it. So it's a nice product. Louver It. Wayne's got a nice product over there. So go over there and give him a look if you need any louvers. He's got a lot of cool stuff, guys. I did throw a little paint on the chassis, and I've been working on weathering this panel in here a little bit on top. And I'm not sure if I want to weather it down here or not. I did make some new these rods here from the back to the front. I had to make some supports for it. I don't know if you guys can make that out or not, but I had to make supports. They're on the inside, so maybe that helps. They're on the inside, so I had to get that finished up. Got that wrapped up, so now I'm just kind of figuring out how I want to do this. If I want to weather the whole thing or leave the bottom semi-glossed is the way I have it. I got to do a little touch-up paint back here yet. So that's what I got going on there. The other thing that I was wanting to show you, but I broke it just before we got started, before I started filming, and that is this goes with this. And then there's a tiny little pin right there. So what I was going to do was, and this is coming from Curtis Lowe over at his place. He keeps making stuff out of metal, and I'm thinking, all right, I can make a hinge and to go on the inside. I've seen everybody do it, but what if I make an outside hinge? Put one up here and one up here, and then the plan was until I broke it. Now I got to start out. This will be like my this will be like my 5th time around making these hinges. Make my hinge on this side and this side, and then pin it with a clothespin this way, all right? And then I can glue the head in on this side and do the same thing this way and glue the head in, and that way the trunk lid can't come off, you see, because the head will be on either side, so it won't be able to come out, and it should be able to open up. Well, in my mind I can do it, but I've tried it several times and I'm not having much luck right now. So I don't know. We'll see what I can come up with. It's just so tiny. My eyesight's not that great, but I'm gonna swing at it one more time, a couple more times actually. I'm not gonna give up just yet. But if I don't do it, I'll hinge it from the inside. But I really want to put some external hinges, and what I've been doing, I took a Pepsi can, and I've been using Pepsi can, and this stuff is real pliable. I mean, you can make just about anything out of it. I've got a little bit thicker aluminum sheet, but this seems to be working pretty good. It's just trying to get my hands to do what my brain wants to do. So, anyways, we'll get that going. That's really all I got, guys, for right now, and I'll have some more for you here real quick. I want to say right from the get-go, I want to thank everybody that's participated. You guys have just had a blast doing it, it looks like, and I've had a blast watching you. I really have. It's been a lot more fun. I really wished I could have been a little more supportive, a little more into it, but health-wise, it just wasn't happening. I'm feeling all right now. So we'll see what we can get done. There's a few of you out there I haven't seen anything from, and if you do see this video, shoot me an email, shoot me a link, post something, because there's about 4 of you out there that hasn't put anything out yet, and I know we've got plenty of time yet, but just throwing it out there, guys. I should have mine wrapped up here not too long. So, all right, guys, appreciate it. You guys have fun, and stay good, stay healthy. Remember, we only get so many laps around this sun. All right, talk to you later. Bye-bye.